Welcome back, everybody, to another video. It is week 13 of the regular season. We're coming off a pretty bad loss. I mean, not bad per se. It was only 10 points. But bad to the point that it sucked that we lost to the Falcons. That puts them at 11-2, or 11-0, or 9-2. Obviously, we're still in a playoff race, and as long as we win just a couple more games, we'll make it. That being said, we're not doing too good on offense. Though Chris Olave is back now, we do have an injury once again. Honestly, I don't think anybody was injured from that previous game, though. No. So they all came back. Everybody that got knocked out during that game came back. But Marcus May is out this week. We're never allowed to be a full team anymore, really. And, he just sucks. And we don't really have good safeties behind him. Not that he's done much, but he's been there. He's made plays. And we definitely will notice him not on the field. I believe it'll be Jonathan Abrams as a backup to him. Don't quote me, though. So, yeah, it is Jonathan Abram. His backup's going to be Jordan Howden. I don't know who he is. He's a rookie, apparently, for the Saints. Never heard of him. Has definitely never been on the field. Doesn't look too bad, honestly. If Jonathan Abram pisses me off, maybe he comes in. But with that all being said, check out my other content. Like and subscribe. It really helped me out. Hopefully we win this one. We didn't win last week, but I think we can beat the Detroit Lions. And I'll see you when we get there. No kickoff show. We're just getting right into the game. We're playing at home. I want to win. I know we can beat this team. It's got some weapons, don't get me wrong. But the defense is pretty flaky outside of, Aiden Hutchinson. The offense got some dangerous receivers. I'm not too scared of Derek Carr. No, that's not his name. It's Jared Goff. Look at me. What am I doing, man? I'm losing my mind playing this game. As you can see, Jared Goff sucks. He sucks. See those stats? Terrible. But watch him drop 5 touchdowns on us, all right? Starting off of a corner blitz. I was able to actually find it in the playbook. Still missing a couple people. No, we shouldn't be. I don't know why he's out there. Brees needs to come out there. I need to swap that around. I thought Cameron Jordan would be there to stop the run. He's not either. All right, good start, guys. What is that, Joshua Gibbs? I don't even know his first name, let's be honest. We're going to have to go in the man coverage, though. Usually it isn't good at stopping the run. This is a play action. I read that pretty heavily. Going deep to Marshawn Lattimore. It was not a catch. Almost thought it was going to be. First time they tried Abram there, but technically he was there in position to knock it down. That was definitely more of a Marshawn Lattimore play than his. See if we can stuff this running back. We have a lot of people coming at him. Might even go to the outside. Hopefully we can contain it. I'm going to be there with Cameron Jordan. Devin White, perfect tackle in the backfield. Goes nowhere this time. I didn't overshoot my gap. I just played my hole, and I made it. It's 4th and 2. And like every start of the game, usually, we get a stop, and our defense comes out and plays great. But we need our offense to get a touchdown here. We need to get points. As we get backed up into our own 10-yard line. That's cool. Great for Derek Carr, right? Linebackers, linemen, the Detroit Lions on paper aren't good, but in real life they can be dangerous, just not on paper. So I don't think we should lose this game or even be close, but you never know. We're not the underdog. We were underdog last week, and that didn't mean anything. Julio Jones is out on the field. Looking for Olave. He's back. This is the first time Olave and Hardman have been on the field at the same time. Julio Jones, which is getting the start at slot receiver, by the way, because he's been doing big plays. All right, he was the star of last week next to A.T. Perry, but he was the star. He had some of the best-looking plays. So it's his turn to shine. I know I went away from him, but we got speed on the outside now. I might even look for Olave on the inside here. Oh, yeah, I'm going to try to fit it to him real quick. He was actually able to catch it. That was way ahead of him, but his long body took it right out the air. Do they have an injury? They might have an injury. I can't tell. Injury report, yeah. I believe that's Anzalone. I think that's his name. That's a linebacker. Not too special of a linebacker, but, he is one. A.T. Perry's wide open. Get the ball to him. No, why did I tell him to go down? I just wanted him to catch it. Oh, it's my bad. That could have been a touchdown. Hurry up offense. Was that Kelvin Joseph? I don't know if that was Kelvin Joseph, but that's interesting. Cowboy. Former Cowboy, actually, in real life. We're doing good. We're moving up the field. They're really trying to get us to throw the ball here. I don't want to. They wanted to play action. I want to run, keep it on the ground, Actually gained some yards. We have a huge, huge hole. Spin on him. We can't. Alvin Kamara has not been himself for a while now. Maybe it's me, but I just feel like he has not been moving like he has been in the past. I don't like this play at all. Let's do this one instead. I got sacked. I didn't even feel the pressure, nor did I even hear it. Looking for Perry. He was a huge part of the offense last week. Possibly Jones underneath. I prefer if his route went a little bit deeper, though. Gonna leave Alvin Kamara in the block, hopefully. A.T. Perry might be open. No, they double-teamed him. He caught it, though, with a pass interference. Holy shit! That's a pass. It better be pass interference on them because they played him hard. Let's go. Decline. Decline it. Touchdown. A.T. Perry climbed for that. Maybe that was our mistake. We weren't going to A.T. Perry. You know, maybe I just got to fit it in. I thought he was going to beat the guy. I actually didn't see number 2 there. I'm going to be honest. Like, I thought they were double-teaming Harmon. Olave would have been open. But, once again, do I actually have time to throw that ball accurately with whoever this is coming off the edge? Maybe, but I threw it up. I said, all right, it's probably going to be an incompletion, hopefully not a pick. A.T. Perry said, 1 second. Look at this man. This is why I have him here. He's long and tall. Look at him compared to everybody else. He's long and tall. And he just said, get out of my way, little man. Was it the best play in the world? No. But that's when an athlete outperforms another athlete. And that's what I'm looking for. Just catch the ball, please. When Derek Carr puts it on into your hands, please, because I just need some help. Now, remember, we did change the sliders from last week. We just increased our accuracy by 5 points. All right. Nothing world-changing. But as you can see, just having that little bit of help had Derek Carr able to throw a ball. Derek Carr should be able to throw a ball. He's an 80 over. He's actually playing at an 82. Somehow he has boost. Okay. He should be able to throw a ball. He's not the worst quarterback in the NFL. And just the way Madden's had him play has really annoyed me, and it's kept us from winning closer games as that's Jalen Smith. Interception. Wow. I'm going to call him Derek Carr the whole time. Jared Goff might suck. That's why I put him back. They actually had Warner out there, which didn't play a bad game. But Jalen Smith, honestly, has never done me wrong, really. He's had bad plays, but he's also a 73 overall. He's gotten sacks. He's gotten picks. Actually, might be his first, but maybe second. I feel like he has one already, but maybe first or second pick. But he's gotten sacks and fumbles and everything, and he was just there. And Jared Goff just said, nah, I don't want this open guy to the left over here. Nah, I don't want him. I want this guy that's going to be plastered. And thankfully, my linebacker actually played like a competent person. I'm going to run the same play. I know it sounds crazy. I know it does. I wanted to move a guy. I wanted to move a guy and have a huge hole. Alvin Kamara, not looking too elusive there, but maybe that's me. He's got 40 yards on the ground. Listen, I want to get him his 100. He hasn't had a 100-yard game with just rushing yards since week 4 of the regular season. Week 4. All right. Oh, that was a touchdown. Come on, get up. Give him his touchdown. Trying to screw him over. Come on, Alvin, get in. Come on, Alvin, get in! God damn it, Alvin. I need you to get in, Alvin. I need you to get in. We're gonna run. I know Perry can't block. I mean, do we just do this instead and try to get a block to the inside there? Perry, oh my God, just somebody get in. Never mind. See, we can't even get in on the goal line. It's insane. It's insane. No, we're quarterback sneaking. And we don't get it. I'm just over not being able to run anymore. We can't run the ball effectively, and they're picking it up, really. I know it's silly, but we're going to try to do it again. Get in. That's Williams, actually. Finally, a running back decides to get in. I know Jamal Williams is probably better to run at the goal line, but I wanted Kamara to get his touchdown. He deserves it. And we tried, and he just wouldn't get in. We finally were able to get it. I was a little worried when Hutchinson came around, but he wasn't fast enough to get there. And, hey, we go 14-0. Here's a run. I'm going to try to fill a gap. Somebody get him. We do. That's Shepard. Shepard with a tackle there. Doesn't gain a yard. 3rd and 6. This might sound crazy, but I'm blitzing. I know that's crazy to do. I know it is. But I want to get pressure. I want to be aggressive. It's 3rd and 6. Oh, he broke me there. It was actually a screen pass, and we're there, surprisingly. Devin White, I did not think it was a screen pass. I forget who their one receiver is, just broke me on that. Devin White read right through it. I love when my guys can do things when I'm not controlling them. I really do love that. Huge play by the defense. And once again, this is a 4-7 team. Okay, but it isn't more enjoyable when I can actually enjoy the game I'm playing. Going on a coach suggestion over here. See how that does. I'm not even going to touch anything. Possible look for Kamara. Maybe Shaheed. I had Hardman open. I'm going to go to Shaheed, though. He actually caught it. Derek Carr 5 for 5 because he can actually throw a ball now. Weird how that works. Going to hurry up offense. Kamara is out here. I might screen this to him. Oh, they're playing that screen hard. You know, I see Perry just being wide open here. I really do. Possibly Olave. I'm going to go to whoever X is. Stay ahead of him. Hardman. Huge play. Huge play. Derek Carr 6 for 6. Maybe 5 points was too much. No, it really isn't. I floated that one in there. I did that all me. That was all me. I couldn't bullet pass it in there. I floated it in there. I needed it to be ahead of him. Olave would have been open, honestly, and I might have to get back to used to seeing him be wide open. Shaheed was open. The Detroit Lions aren't good, guys. All right, I'm going to be honest with you. They're not good. All right, Gardner's good. I don't know who any of these people are. Chauncey Gardner, he's good. Bryce Callahan? I don't know about him. I swear to God, this is Kelvin Joseph. Or maybe that's Carl Joseph. Is he their safety? I don't know. But they're not good. I floated the pass, and I needed him to stay ahead of whoever this is. All right? I needed them to stay ahead of him, and he's fast enough. And A.T. Perry was open, by the way. He was. But I knew Hardman was super fast. He just needed to stay ahead. Honestly, a lot of people were open here. Everybody's open. Everybody's open. And I actually picked the worst of them all. Look at that. It's so different when your quarterback isn't throwing inaccurate every play, isn't it? It's so different. It's a whole different experience. And that's why I said that, should I actually change the slider like this? Because it stops Derek Carr from being a complete trash can. He'll still make inaccurate passes, and I'll still make mistakes. But it's not just every play where he's trash. I want to run Olave straight. I want to run him straight. I think that safety's going to play weird. Nah, he didn't. I'm going to go to A.T. Perry, though. He's left wide open. Just drop it in, Derek. Just drop it in. 7 for 7. Having Kamara on the goal line's been pretty liability. I don't know why he's being so bad. I'm going to try to run again. Walk in, Alvin. Get in the end zone, Alvin. Touchdown. Thank you. It's like he's fighting against himself, man. Alvin Kamara, touchdown. It's been for a while since I've seen that, I feel. We go up 20-0. I don't think it has anything to do with accuracy, honestly. I mean, yeah, it helps that Derek Carr isn't throwing inaccurate, but that's all me. Seeing the play, delivering it to the right person, and they're giving me the holes. I'm able to drop the ball in because they're in such wide zone. Going to the outside underneath. We are missing tackles. Hurrying up offense over here. They only got 1:40 left. They're trying. Oh, that's a bad idea. I'm surprised that wasn't a pick, actually. Very luckily not picked by Marshall Lattimore there. Lucky it was just a bat down, in all honesty. He's in X Factor now. That won't happen again. Going underneath. I should have been there. Who's their tight end? I don't know who that is. I think that might be a rookie. Or someone's injured. Got a lot of people They're going deep to Taylor. That's a pick. You can't do that. Where were all these picks last week? We really could have used one. Yeah. Welcome back to how the game should be played. Because we are much better in this team, though. I feel like we're about to get sacked this play. Looking deep for Olave or even Hardman. The true deep threat. Olave beat his guy. Come on, Derek. Hit him on the number. Oh, he's still inaccurate out of that one. First incompletion of the game when he's thrown to a wide open Olave. That sucks. See, he can still be inaccurate even when he has no pressure in his face. You got to love Derek Carr. I could give him a 99 accuracy. He'll still find a way to be inaccurate. Look for Julio Jones here, possibly. Julio Jones is going to be wide open. Get the ball to him. Stay in bounds, Julio. He does. Julio Jones, man. Where have you been? Why have I avoided you? You're just like open all the time. This is wrong, right? Why is this so wide like this? Aren't they supposed to be closer? This is like wrong. I don't know. It looks wrong to me. I'm looking for Shaheed. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to try to fit into Shaheed. That's literally fit it right in touchdown. Fit it right in touchdown. That was so weird. Like, what zone was that? I'm sorry. I mean, I don't think it's like you saw Derek Carr can still be inaccurate. But what zone is this? Like, what are they protecting? First of all, I'm pretty sure this is way too wide. I think the game glitched. Maybe it's supposed to look this way. I mean, it looks like a set that I've seen before, but I feel like it's really wide out. They're playing in zone, which they've been playing all game. Olave, or not Olave, A.T. Perry would have been open. I just had to fit the ball in underneath to Shaheed and hope that safety didn't bite down. Whoever Joseph is, I'm assuming Carl Joseph, maybe it's not. And I did. And no one's dropping the ball. Do you see that? No one's just dropping the ball. And this is what I mean when I said that if I just turned the sliders up a little bit, things would be different. I'm not making bad reads. It's Madden making me inaccurate. And that's a fumble. We're just dominating them. This team didn't come out to play. It is a 4-7 team. That also helps too. I don't think we beat as good against the Falcons. But it is also a bad team. So, I mean, Jared Goff's 7 for 11. He just threw those 2 picks, and it doesn't help. Almost threw a 3rd pick. They're kind of moving right now. I am in man coverage, though. Almost threw another pick to the tight end, but he actually caught it. Play action. I'm going to pick this tight end up. Oh, oh my God. We are playing perfect coverage against. That's Amon St. Brown. I'm going to put my overall and then play the ball. So far, we've been playing pretty tight, though. But I want to make sure that Marshawn's on their best receiver. Picking up that blitz again. That's wide open. They got ran into. What is going on? They might actually be able to get 3 points out of here if they call a timeout. And Madden at its finest with 13 seconds left. You could easily take maybe even 2 shots to the end zone. They're just going to settle for 3 points when they're losing 28-3. I mean, granted, you got points going into the half. Good for you. But I was really just not playing much defense. And, yeah, I mean, this team isn't good. We've seen this even before I changed the accuracy sliders for Derek Carr. We can trash teams that aren't good. We're just going to run it out. I did call a timeout because they literally shoved me into the ground. So I want to make sure I get a little bit more yards going into the halftime because they think they're good. Alvin Kamara somehow not outrunning anybody. I don't know what's going on. We're doing amazing. Atlanta at the Jets. Atlanta struggling against the Jets. Love to know what it's like. I mean, they didn't put up much against us, but Desmond Ridder not looking as good and crisp against what he did against us. Los Angeles Chargers against the Patriots. Weird game. Herbert looking great. Mac Jones looks terrible. Honestly, the Chargers look really good. They were doing really good to start the season off, and but Herbert got injured, and as it shows, they were missing him. Panthers versus the Bucks. Boring game. Both quarterbacks look bad. Panthers could run a little bit. Maybe that's what's keeping them in the lead, but both quarterbacks look bad. And bad news for the Lions. We do get the ball at half. So, maybe we turn the sliders down a little bit. Maybe instead of 55, we got a 53. Maybe it was a little too much because Derek Carr is slinging it nice, but he did throw an incompletion. But also, honestly, it does just seem like the defense is not playing well. They don't really have a lot of defensive players, and I guess we'll take a look at that after this play. But the fact of the matter is, they're just leaving gigantic holes that I'm able to sink balls into. Derek Carr's just completing them. That's the difference. That play, we did the same play last week, and he missed it. Okay? He's just completing these plays now. You can't tell me this is good defense. This isn't accuracy change. Everybody's open. Everybody. I could have probably threw Olave open because of how bad they're playing in coverage. Even Alvin Kamara is well open that if I need to drop it off, I could. It looks like they're playing for a screen pass, if anything. Like look at how their D-line was playing. They definitely weren't expecting a play action. Definitely thought it would have been a screen pass or something. I don't know what they're doing, but nonetheless, Hardman's wide open. And if you look at their corners, yeah, I mean, I could show you why they're not really covering well. Bryce Callahan's good, but he's definitely not good enough to be a true starter. You're number one? No. Emmanuel Mosley? No. I mean, in real life, these guys can play. All right. I even like Bryce Callahan in last year's Madden because he was just really good for some reason. And I don't usually pick 5'9" guys, but he was locking people down. But who's covering anybody? They're not even tall. They're not even tall outside of Will Harris over here, but he's bad. That's Jamar Gibbs, not Josh. Jamar Gibbs, that's right. And David Montgomery, really underrated running back. Poor guy. He got a bad stick from the Bears, but they just don't have a lot going for him right now. I'm gonna go to A.T. Perry underneath. Just catch it. Just catch it. Stays in bounds. No one's even close to him. Like, what are they covering? They're not covering anybody. You know, they're just not covering anybody. I don't really know what else to say about that. The team's just not good. Like I just showed you guys, the team's not good. And it's just a really huge mismatch for them as they try to stop the run. We actually able to cut it back. Mara actually looking like he has some speed again. He has 80 yards on the ground. Not too much, but not too bad either. A.T. Perry might be wide open. Looking for Olave, though. I'm actually getting sacked. Aiden Hutchinson with a sack. 3rd and 11. Okay, he came right off the edge. This field goal should be good as long as I don't block it. Yeah, easily. We put 31 on him, but, you know, it does suck that we teetered out a bit. But I'm also trying to get Olave the ball. And, you know, we're winning. We're winning. Someone just screamed Ric Flair on the field. Don't really know why, but all right. That's actually a great comeback route, and it's a catch. They're calling that a catch. Really? Really? It's a great comeback route by Marquise Jones. His name's not Marquise Jones. I don't know why. I know it's Marvin Jones Jr. I don't know why I called him Marquise. Great comeback route by him. Taylor been looking pretty bad past 2 weeks. Personally, I don't think this is a catch. I know in theory his foot would touch the ground probably right there, but it doesn't. And he steps out. So personally, I don't think it's a catch. And I'm going to challenge it just like last week. After review of the play, we can only try. Doesn't really lose us anything. We're winning 31-3. I could waste all my timeouts and we probably still win the game. Oh, I got beat to the inside there. That was a great route ran by that tight end that I don't know who he is. Still sitting in cover 2. Might not be the smartest move because you can easily attack the middle here. Going to the outside, though, of all places. Probably not their best option there. It's Jonathan Abrams with the tackle. Hasn't really been a problem or a liability yet. They're swapping some things. Trying to get to the outside to pick the guy up. I'm actually coming through. That's Brees with a sack. I was trying to get on the linebacker to cover the tight end. That was probably going to be open. Brees, 2 sacks. One sack last game. This time it was me getting the sack. I cut right through that, man. We're getting pressure on him. He is just going to throw Antelone Taylor with the breakup. His name's Antelone or Antelone. I don't know his name, guys. I don't know his name. You know, it's one of those games where I know it's probably boring to watch, and I'm sorry about that. But we also lost last week, and I get it. I changed the sliders, and maybe we turn them down just a little bit. But I really don't think it's that. I really do think this team's just bad. Remember, they are 4-7. I showed you their guys. I want you to show me what guy on their team's good enough to be able to man up against Chris Olave, and he's not even a factor, or keep up with Hardman. None of them are. None of them are made for that. So, like, I don't really know if that's the problem, per se. Though I am regretting what I'm about to do. Catch it! All right, that's fine. That works, too. I'm going to go to Olave. Don't get hit. That's, hey, roughing the quarterback. Catch it, Olave. He does! Massive play by Olave. I wish you could keep him in stride. Perfect play. I'll decline it. I'll decline it. I'll decline it. Wait, do I get the extra? If I accept? I get the extra, baby. Let's go. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. First of all, that's what I expect out of Derek Carr. He took a hit. All right? He took a hit. That's what I expect. And he didn't even get hit before throwing, by the way. They just said he did, even though I really don't think he did. And it's close, but he did hit me. I know I should have threw the Hardman. He's my deep threat. He's my deep route threat. I get it. All right? I get it. But at the same time, I want Olave to succeed. All right. And we're winning, and I'm giving my chance to Olave down the field, and he got it done. He got it done. And I love it. They had to have changed running, man, because it just feels so weird compared to the first couple weeks. Like, it's just so different. I'm going to try to run up the middle. Yeah, we walk right in. Touchdown, Alvin Kamara. But it just feels so different than what it did the first couple weeks. And we haven't really been able to run. But once again, we're just bullying up on a very, very, very bad team. A very, very, very bad team. Wow, but I actually got left wide open. Thank God Jared Goff missed that on 4th and 2nd. I mean, I got outran by no, it's Jamar Gibbs. I got outran by him. And, yeah. I know how it feels to just miss an open target down the field. It does suck, doesn't it? Going underneath. That was almost a pick by Taylor that time. You tried him one too many times. Give us the ball nonetheless. The game's basically over. I'm going to go to A.T. Perry instead. Just catch it, A.T. Quieter game. But he did what I needed him to. He did what I needed to. Hurry up offense. Hand the ball off to Alvin Kamara. I know we don't have the best blockers out there. Let's see if we can get some yards of him. We can't, though. He's just... The blocking ain't like it's been previous times for Alvin Kamara. I want him to get 100 yards, and I'm going to keep feeding him until he does. And with that play, it's now 106 yards. It's now 106 yards. We're actually going to take him out just so he doesn't get hurt. I know it seems silly, but we're just taking him out for most of the plays at least. All right, just so he doesn't get randomly hurt. Julio Jones should be wide open. Oh, he dropped it. No, Julio. Come on, man. I dialed you up. I saw you wide open there. That sucks. That really sucks. I was like, oh, Julio Jones is going to get a touchdown. He's going to be wide open. And he was. And I threw the ball, and Derek Carr got it to him. And he decided not to turn around and just keep running. He expected a back shoulder fade, but it was more of a back elbow fade. I'm not blaming Derek Carr for that. That is all Julio Jones. I don't want him to turn. I literally just want him to stop. I'm going to try to fit it in behind for... Oh, he stepped out of bounds, didn't he? Yeah, he did. God damn it, Olave. I'm going to try to fit into Olave, and he doesn't catch it. I knew it was a tough pass. I wanted to get Olave to touchdown. I can't do it. I was trying to get him to touchdown so badly with that. I knew he wasn't going to be open, really. I was just hoping he would beat him. He doesn't. The ball wasn't even close to him. Derek Carr did get hit. Not even calling a timeout. I don't even know if they get the playoff. He did. That's a pick. Marshawn Lattimore just threw it up right to him. That's his 8th pick on the season now. Yeah, you can't do that. Hey. We win. That's what happens when Derek Carr can actually throw a ball. See how that works? Now, granted, this team sucks, and I still stand by that. They were allowing me to throw, and it actually got a lot closer and tighter when they stopped allowing those zones. I was just dinking and dunking in those zones. And that's what I expect out of Derek Carr. That's what I expect out of him. He's an 82 overall quarterback. Sure, he doesn't have the best, abilities. He doesn't even have an ability, but he should be able to complete a pass when he's got 85 to 88 passing. And he's still incompleted. He still had 62% completion rating. Some of those were mine, but some of them he still missed. And he still didn't have as good as Jared Goff. But he didn't throw a pick, and he threw for 300 yards. That's like his second game over 300 yards, I feel. That's what I expect out of him, man. All right. Some mistakes I made. But the fact is, every pass wasn't inaccurate. And that's what I want out of it. Alvin Kamara had a great game, though. It was pretty hard getting him the run. They were definitely playing the box really well. But we still got it done. We gave him 22 attempts. This is definitely his first time over 100 yards, I feel, since week 4. But maybe I'm wrong. Not the longest ever. Broke only 1 tackle as well. He doesn't break much tackles anymore this late in the season. Chris Olave didn't get a touchdown, but he did get 101 yards. Second game back. Love to see that. Or actually, it might be his first game back. Actually, now that I'm thinking, his first game back. So I wanted to get him in, and that's what I was expecting out of it. Boom. No touchdowns, though. It's pretty upsetting. A.T. Perry's become a really fixture of this offense. He went up and got a really tight contested ball, so I love to see that. These two guys being a menace definitely helps. Shaheed had a touchdown. He was there. Hardman had 2 catches for 51. That's big. Julio Jones he could have had a touchdown as well. Probably had 70 yards out of that, or I guess it would have been like 60, closer to 60, but could have had 60 yards, 3 catches, and a touchdown, but just decided to drop it. But all in all, this is what I expect to see. All right, we have dogs out there. We have guys that can play. Derek Carr just needs to get the ball to him. Defensively, rather quiet, though. Brees did get our only sack. We did get 3 picks. This one was a oblivious mistake by Jared Goff. Marshawn got lucky at the end. They just tossed it up, and Taylor did come down with a deep ball, but love to see that. Love the takeaways are back. And they didn't really run, so we didn't get much tackles for a loss. And we will be taking on the Panthers in Week 14. We moved to 10-2, but as you can see, the Falcons are still undefeated and probably will go undefeated this season. Unless we play them again with this kind of Derek Carr. Bengals are also undefeated, which is hilarious. Chiefs were doing bad the first week and then proceeded to go 11-1 because that's how Madden is. So, there's that. Steelers are doing great. Bills are up there. Cowboys are up there. 49ers are up there. Chargers are winning again now that Herbert's back. Who's the worst team in the NFL right now? Packers? Titans? Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. It's crazy that how bad the Jets are doing, though, even though they have Aaron Rodgers. You think that would help them, but nope. Nope. Worst defense for points against them is the Titans. Most points scored, Bucks. I mean, we're up there. Our defense ain't too shabby either. Falcons have the best defense. I'm not surprised they're 12-0. Raiders are doing good, but they can't score any points apparently. Bengals are up there. We're not too far off, but we do have some times where we just can't score. It's not really our defense that sells us. It's just, it doesn't help when we're not scoring. With that all being said, I'm going to leave the sliders where they are. We'll play the Panthers, see if it feels any different. They're still a bad team. I just, I don't know exactly how I feel about it. We were really accurate, but also not. He only had 62% accuracy. It's about what I expected out of him. Not 40, 30, and 50s because of Madden's stupidity. So I think I'll leave them where they are. This is playoff lookout. We're 5th. Because we're 5th and we're number 4 in the NFL. So silly. But it doesn't really matter who or when we play them. I just don't want to play the Cowboys. Unless it's in the playoffs to the Super Bowl. But that's too far ahead. I appreciate everybody that's been here, made it through the video. Check out my other content, like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time.